What's happening guys, this is Nagpal from iGyaan.in, and today we are looking at the Samsung Ultrabook. This model is the NP530U4B-S02IN. That's a large number to remember. But this is an Ultrabook from Samsung that's been recently launched in India. Now the price on this is 54,390 rupees, and it does come with the Windows 7 Home Premium on it. It's an Ultrabook. It's a slim notebook, and I'm just going to be unboxing and taking a look at what comes inside the box. One of the coolest features of this notebook is the fact that it comes with an anti-reflective screen. So it's an anti-glare screen, and I really like that fact because it can be really useful in the work environment. So let's go ahead and unbox this. And now, as far as I know, this box has already been opened. So I'm just going to quickly take a look at the contents here. So the first thing that we get in the box is the Samsung notebook, the Ultrabook, or this laptop over here. So I'm going to put that aside for the time being and take a look at everything else. We have the charger here. So looking at the charger, I can judge that this box has been opened up. But you have the standard charging port on one side and Indian pin system plug on the other side. It's a fairly small charger, but still we have a lot of cabling over here. And you do have a Velcro strap for cable management on the wire. In fact, you have two, so one for the thin wire and one for the thick wire that comes out of either ends of the charger. Apart from that, we have some warranty information, some safety instructions, the quick start guide, and warranty information, and we do have a recovery CD as well. So system recovery CD is also in the packaging. So that's everything from the box. I'm going to put that aside for the time being, and now I'm going to be looking at the notebook itself. Now, in comparison to other notebooks, this is a fairly slim looking notebook, and you can see the profile is absolutely slim over here. Let's take a quick overview of the sides. Now on the left side you have the charging pin adapter hole, the charging pin hole over here, and you do have a LAN port which is over here. Again, this is a flexible port, so it remains thin when you're not using it, and you can pull it out when you do plug in a LAN wire. You do have two USB 3.0 ports over here, a display out which is a VGA display out, and you also have a full HDMI out. You have a combined headphone microphone jack like Apple does on their MacBooks. You do have 4 LED indicators in the front, and a tab for opening the top lid is also located in the front. On the right hand side you have a 4-in-1 memory card reader. I don't know how to pull this out. You can just slide it out. So you have a 4-in-1 memory card reader. You do have a dummy card in there just in case. You have a USB 2.0 port on the side, and this is to pull out a DVD writer combi drive, and you have the Kensington lock slot over here. There's nothing on the back. On the bottom you have the hard disk and memory card access switch, and you cannot access the battery on this. So to do that, you'll have to remove the full back panel. Let's open it up and take a look inside the laptop over here. So as I said before, this is an anti-reflective screen, and you do have a chiclet style keyboard over here. Trackpad with a nice chrome bezel, and these buttons seem really clicky. The trackpad also has some sort of rough coating on it, so it's not very glossy, and it doesn't let your fingers stick. So it's almost like an anti-glare or anti-fingerprint coating on the trackpad as well, so it seems really smooth to tap on. So the keyboard is an 87 key keyboard, and the touchpad is a scroll scope flat type gesture UI tab, so you can like move your pictures around and scroll using 2 fingers. In terms of that, when we talk about the LCD over here, the LCD is a 14-inch super bright 300 nit HD LED display. So this has a 300 nit display brightness, and this does have a 768 pixel resolution, so it's 1366 by 768, and as you can see, there is zero glare. So this is a good anti-glare coating on this, which is really nice. And above that over here you will see a 1.3 megapixel web camera, which is good for HD video over VoIP services like Skype. So if you have a paid version of Skype, you can possibly use HD video conferencing. Talking about the specs of this internally, we do have an Intel Core i5 processor, the 2467M, which is a 1.6 GHz processor. Now this is one of those power saving ones, so it doesn't get really hot and it does extend the battery life according to Samsung. You do have genuine Windows 7 Home Premium installed on it, and the weight of this 1.79 kilograms. It's fairly lightweight. As you can see, I can hold it very easily, not an issue. Internally, we have 6 GB of RAM, 4 GB is on board, and you do have one slot which has 2 GB on it. So all in all, you can replace the 2 GB slot with a 4 GB and make it 8 GB if you so choose. We have 1 TB of SATA 2 hard drive, which is a 5400 RPM hard drive, and it has a 16 GB of express cache, so you do have some cache usage in there, so possibly fast access to the hard drive. And we do have HD audio. We have 4-watt speaker system in this. Essentially we have 2 into 2-watt speakers which are located right here in the front of the computer. In terms of graphics, we have an AMD Radeon HD 7550M graphics processor, and it is a 1 GB DDR3 external graphics processor. It's not on board, so it's a chipset which has been added on in there, so it should be good at graphics performance as well. The 4-in-1 SD card reader does SD, SD8C, SDXC and MMC, which is located right here like I showed you earlier. We do have a 8-cell 45.3 watt-hour battery, so should be good enough to last about 3 to 4 hours of usage on this computer. Let's quickly go ahead and power it on. So we did manage to plug in the adapter, and you can see over here the lights come on. We do have blue and yellow LEDs in the front. As you can see, it went from active standby to almost instant on, so that's what the feature of this is, thanks to the included cache. The mouse, the trackpad is really nice to touch, and moving it around seems really easy. In fact, it's very sensitive. What I'm going to quickly do here is go into the system details over here and see the performance index. The 4.4 performance index seems pretty promising, and that's the lowest subscore is 4.4, which is the desktop performance for Windows Aero. But apart from that, everything seems on a high. We have 6.3 on processor, 7.3 on memory, which is RAM, 6.3 on gaming graphics, and hard disk is 5.9. So essentially desktop graphics are the only low bit on this. Everything else seems pretty good. The computer is fast and responsive, and we will be testing it out and doing a full in-depth review for you guys really soon. So stay tuned for that. If you have any questions about this particular model or this particular laptop, do leave us a comment below and we'll try and cover it up in the review. You can also catch us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. For more unboxing videos, reviews and tutorials, log on to iGyaan.in. Do subscribe to our YouTube channels, youtube.com/iGyaan, youtube.com/iGyaanTV, and youtube.com/trendpolice. For iGyaan Networks, this is me, Bharat Nagpal, taking a look at the new Samsung Ultrabook. Cost is about 54,000 rupees in the market, and we'll be coming out with a review really soon. So see you guys then. Take care. Bye.